Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're finding things to keep yourselves occupied in this lockdown. I'm doing my best. I'm digging deep. I'm finding new things to make videos about. I've got a long list of things to make videos about, so I don't think I'm going to run out for another 30 or 40 videos. But good things today. I've just passed 600 subscribers. That's amazing, and it's all down to you guys. Thanks very much. I'm very encouraged. I'm quite touched by it, actually. I get a lot of positive feedback and comments from people, and it's much appreciated. This video is about something, it's only going to be a short video, it's about something that I've had in my camera case for some time, and it does get used, but not as often as perhaps it ought to, and it posed a question, and I thought, well, let's answer that question. You guys might already know this, I don't, but this thing, here it is, circular polarizer, variable ND filter. As you can see, I have this one. It goes on the front of the camera, the vlogging camera, to allow me to set the shutter speed up to what's called the cinematic effect, which is approximately, in my case, about 60 frames, a 60th of a second. And I shoot at 25 frames per second, so I'm getting 6 or 50 frames, 50th of a second. Anyway, stop babbling. This little device allows me to alter the shutter speed so I can get that effect, and that's commonly what they're used for, but they can also be used on still cameras. And the question I have for myself and also for you guys is, this also, apart from being a variable ND filter, it is two circular polarizers, one rotating against the other. That's how it works. And it goes from being as clear as both polarizers together would be to virtually black for rotating it through, I think it's 90 degrees, something like, yes, 90 degrees. Now, it's also a circular polarizer. Now, that's the part that I'm not sure how many other people realize. So you can rotate it as a normal circular polarizer to get rid of glare, and then when you've got it at the angle you want, you can alter the amount of ND effect it's creating, thus eliminating two filters. You've got one filter that does both tasks. Now, I don't have grads. I've never used grads. I think it's a destructive workflow process because you're actually darkening areas that you can't easily recover sometimes by having mountains clipping into graduated filters, that sort of effect. I much prefer to actually take either multiple exposures and exposure blend them in post-production, or just do the whole job in post-production. That suits me. It doesn't suit everybody, each to their own. But it does mean that the only filters I ever carry in my camera case are my Kase, K-A-S-E, filter set, which is one circular polarizer, and it's also 3 ND filters fixed, 8, 16 and 64, I think they are. And I'm thinking, I spent quite a lot of money on those. They cost me about 300 something odd pound for those 4 filters and the little leather case it comes in. Exact numbers, I'll research it, but a variable ND filter, 82mm thread size, which this one isn't obviously because it's for this camera, they are not anything like that expensive. Now, there might be issues of quality with using a variable ND filter also as a polarizer. I don't know. I'll do some experimenting and see if I can see any obvious differences. But I can probably get away with only having one filter, which is a variable ND filter. I've got my polarizer and I've also got my neutral density, and because it's variable I only need just, well, basically set it to the value that I want it to be. So I'm going to research this a bit more, so I thought I'd put this out there, and I'm going to ask you guys if in the section below whether or not you could actually make any give me any feedback as to whether I'm wrong or whether there are any drawbacks in going this route or taking this approach. So that's really the question, throwing it open to you guys. What do you know that I don't know, and what am I missing? Am I missing anything? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful, and moving forwards, onward to the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, and please also subscribe so that you get notified when I upload new videos.